the second half of tonight's Snarl, promising to be every bit as good as the first, and it's quite possibly the last Snarl card before the October 1st division of the two. Brand, so Tex, when do you think we'll get a look at what the roster is gonna look like?
Well, Steve and I are hoping to have comprehensive lists by October 1st, at which time everybody will have a look and see what both rosters are going to look like. But right now, we're still fielding calls and we're still negotiating and we're still talking back and forth about who's getting who and what's going to happen.
Which means the only ones we know about for sure would be those individuals holding a branded championship. I mean, those stars are committed whether they like it or not.
Yep, and right now let's talk about one of those unbranded champions. Let's talk about Billy White Moon, the new Mid-South champion who relieved Tito Santana of the title earlier this month, set to go one-on-one against one of his arch rivals in Big Bob Duncum, managed by Dirty Dutch Mantell.
Making his way to the ring, accompanied by Dirty Dun Man Ted, and representing the Union from Amarillo, Texas, weighing in at 285 pounds, Big Bob Duncan.
Dutch Mantell's unholy trinity about as popular as rabies at a petting zoo, but it hasn't stopped them, it hasn't slowed them down, and Dutch Mantell definitely got an eye towards getting one of his fellas, either his primetime Bobby Mills or Big Bob Duncum, two of his Bobbies. He's trying to get one of them two Bobbies a championship somewhere.
Dutch has been pretty salty about Billy White Moon's win over Tito Santana to gain the Mid-South Championship, a feat none of his guys was able to manage, and I'm sure he's still got designs on it, especially now that he believes White Moon will prove to be more of a soft target. The unholy Trinity's Big Bob Duncum set to try his luck against White Moon after White Moon and primetime Bobby Mills have gone at it a few times.
Accompanied by Jim Dan D. Deaver.
But things are very different now, with White Moon now holding the RWL Mid-South Regional Championship, and he's joined at ringside by tag team partner Jim Dandy Deakins. And no kidding, Best of the West and Dutch Mantell's boys have never and will never get along or see eye to eye on anything. You already know Dutch has the wheels turning, figuring on some way to get that title off Billy White Moon.
So this crazy rivalry between the Trinity of Terror and Best of the West continues with new players this time. Referee rings the bell. Billy White Moon up over the shoulders. Bobby Duncum pancakes him face first to the mat. Misses with the kick. Billy White Moon whipped into the corner, rebounds out and into the waiting arms of Bob Duncum, but check it out. Turned it into a nice counter. Billy White Moon with a hard forearm. And here we go, look at this, twerking the arm of Big Bob Duncum, takes him down to one knee. How about this right here? Yeah, Billy White Moon suffused with a new degree of confidence since snagging that championship. And let me tell you something, all his Best of the West compadres are proud of him. One, just the one, on an early pin attempt. Oh, here we go. Duncum counters with a hard shot. Gets hung up on the middle rope, and Billy White Moon gonna make him pay for that one. Drives a knee into his middle back. Duncum takes it to the outside. Dirty Dutch Mantell getting himself involved in the situation. Look out, Billy, you don't see it coming. Here we go. Back suplex from Bob Duncum. Hey, White Moon counters. Dragon screw. Oh man, this one's gonna be crazy. Duncum whips White Moon into the corner. And here we go. Takes him right back towards the corner, and here we go. Repeated headshots into the turnbuckle, just over and over and over and over and over again. Oh man, Billy White Moon goes down like a sack of spuds. Big Bob Duncum trying to regain control of this matchup. Billy White Moon shoves him away. And White Moon catches a back body drop. As Bob Duncan continues to assert himself, but a submission too close to the rope, so that will not work. Drives a knee into the back. Billy White Moon. White Moon, check it out, slams him face first down to the canvas. Jim Dandy Deacons looking pretty heavy, and here's Dutch Mantell again. Oh man, another slam. As Duncan covers, one. But no, still a little too early. Duncan misses with a kick. Oh, here we go into a sleeper. Into Billy White Moon's favorite sleeper hold with those legs wrapped around the waist so Duncan can't go nowhere. But Bobby Duncan, look at this. Turns himself around, flips Billy White Moon off his back. Wow, okay. Oh man, Big Bob Duncan expressing a little bit of frustration. Billy White Moon enjoying himself. Oh man, this might not be good for Big Bob. Did you see the cheap shot? Oh, that was beautiful. He gets hung up on the rope for that cheap shot. I'm sure Bobby Duncan did not appreciate that. Dutch Mantell under the apron for oh man, look at this. Big Bob Duncan just wailing the tar out of Billy White Moon here. White Moon finally counters. Tried for the suplex, but didn't get it. Duncan counters. And here we go, up and over and into a beautiful Michinoku driver. Goes for the cover, hooks a leg. 1, 2, and nope. Still a little bit, look at this. Billy White Moon rolls him up. 1. Oh, wow, that would have been really cool if it had worked out. Bobby Duncan using that steel chair as a pillow. White Moon catches a shot. Now Big Bob Duncan, look at this fireman's carry from Billy White Moon. Hard shot from Bobby Duncan. Up and over the shoulders. And a knee into the midsection. With gravity doing the rest. Billy White Moon. Now at a slight disadvantage, as Bobby Duncan gathers him up. Oh, here we go, running clothesline, and here's a second one. Duncan rebounds off the ropes, and whoa, beautiful kick. Like I say, got to give the devil his due sometimes. Bobby Duncan rounds him up, and wham! Whoa, what a DDT right there, face first into the mat. Referee finally getting that chair the hell out of here as Bobby Duncan starts playing around with the turnbuckle. Duncan lifts Billy White Moon out onto the floor. Dutch Mantell gathering him up. Don't imagine that was to be helpful or anything. White Moon with a Russian leg sweep out on the floor for Big Bob Duncan. Dutch Mantell just being absolutely helpful to every little Boy Scout today, ain't he? Billy White Moon talking trash to both of them. Here comes Duncan back into the ring. Again, up over the shoulders goes Billy White Moon, and another Michinoku driver and another pin attempt. 1, 2. Oh, well, that was a closey. White Moon whips Duncan into the corner. Here he comes. Oh, look at this, Bobby Duncan. Real quick with the counter here. And into a single leg crab. Jim Dandy Deacons exhorting his partner how to get out of that. And sure enough, he does. Billy White Moon, hard right hand across the back. And here we go into that sleeper one more time. Covers him up. Too close to the ropes that time. Bobby Duncan looking like he's having some serious... Oh, this reverse dragon sleeper from Billy White Moon. Right in front of Dutch Mantell. And I'm telling you, Dutch don't like it one bit. Oh man. Duncan finally escaping that hold. Again, look at this. Billy White Moon said, nah, we've done that one too many times today. Here we go. Billy White Moon working himself into a mood right here. Gathers Bobby Duncan up again. Oh, here we go. He's firing up the Cannonball Express right here, baby. Swinging a miss from Duncan. Beautiful kick takes Duncan down to the mat. Oh, look at this. Duncan rolls him up. What a switch right there, and just about gets a 2 count. Again, Big Bob Duncan is no slouch in that ring. He is not an amateur. Oh, Duncan drives White Moon into the corner, but White Moon escapes the corner, and look at this. Okay, top wrist lock. But Duncan, a couple of hard shots separates the two. Arm drag from Billy White Moon. White Moon's got him up over the shoulders and hangs him off the top rope. Ow. Yep, Billy White Moon, determined to make good tonight. One of his first matches since winning that championship. Oh, man. White Moon catches an elbow. Bobby Duncum, off head first, into the floor with that DDT. And now Bob Duncum dragging Billy White Moon center ring, going for the cover and hook to leg. Here we go, 1, 2, no. Oh man, Billy White Moon is busted open. Man, I didn't even really notice it until now. Duncum, warming it up here. White Moon to his feet. Up over the shoulders again. This could be catastrophic. Another Michinoku driver, another pin attempt. But too close to the ropes. Says referee Walt Rothburn has to break that one up. Oh man, nice suplex from Bobby Duncum. Rounds White Moon up, but White Moon, whoa, with a short clothesline. Rounds Duncum up this time. Ooh, hard double shot to the miss. Ooh, man, Duncum went down hard. He felt that one. White Moon rounds him up one more time. Here we go. Look at this right here. Oh, man. Drove both his knees into the mat the hard way as Billy White Moon begins to stalk Big Bob Duncum. This could be... Here we go one more time with that sleeper with the legs locked up. Duncum's not going anyplace. And that is it. That is it. Bobby Duncum is tapping and Billy White Moon wins this one by submission.
Wow, that was a really great matchup from both these guys, with Duncum and White Moon giving 110% here. Amazing counter moves, frequent shifts in momentum, heaps of near falls and near tap outs. It was just everything you'd want to see in a match, and I'll come out and say it. Duncum and White Moon displaying even more intensity here than Billy's past matches with primetime Bobby Mills. I can't ever remember seeing Billy this busted up after a match. Still and all, White Moon using that sleeper hold of his to shut Bobby Duncum down, and after that third one, Duncum had no choice but to tap out. What a terrific non-title win for the Mid-South. Champ, best of the West, no doubt very proud of young White Moon. All right, fans, that was a solid start to our second half, but Mr. General Manager here assures us there's even more exciting mat action just around the corner when we return after the break.
All right, folks, up next, it is a debut matchup that is likely to change the Ladies Legends division to some degree as Christy Hemme gets set to face for the first time in an RWL ring, the Monster Ripper, Rhonda Singh.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. Making her way to the ring from Los Angeles, California, Christy Hemme.
Okay, Christy Hemme, set to be the first test for the newly arrived Rhonda Singh. We've seen Christy in singles and occasional tag matches with Candice Michelle as her partner, but we've got to face the fact that Christy is likely to be outweighed and outmatched against the Monster Ripper, standing at 5'8", and a borderline super heavyweight at 280 pounds. That's not to say Christy Hemme can't beat Rhonda, but she's going to have to attack relentlessly and not give Rhonda any kind of breathing room, because if the Monster Ripper gets a firm hold of her, this match could be over seriously quick.
The hushed silence that fell over this arena as the Monster Ripper Rhonda Singh makes her way to the ring. And here she is, whether you know her as the Monster Ripper of All Japan Women's Wrestling, Bertha Faye in WWE, Rhonda Singh has always been a true presence wherever she's competed. Those vital stats Wally quoted easily establish her as one of the biggest and strongest ladies we've had around here. Right up there with Bull Nakano or Awesome Kong in the size and strength department. Rhonda could easily change the complexion of the Ladies Legends division and do it in a hurry if she maintains the aggression level she's always had.
Yeah, no question about it. Christy Hemme is gonna have her hands full. Whoa, man, look at that, man. You don't want to have this lady mad at you, trust me.
That's not the face of someone you can reason with. That's for damn sure.
I do love seeing a debut, and Rhonda Singh is definitely going to be what a debut this is going to be. Tom Canamore rings the bell. Christy Hemme takes Rhonda Singh down right away. Christy Hemme trying to go to work on Rhonda Singh from behind. Oh, butt bump. That did not work out for Christy Hemme. Christy, whoa, man. Rhonda Singh, definitely a powerhouse, just pitched Christy Hemme into the ropes. Setting her up here. Oh, look at this, trying for the long vertical suplex, but Christy Hemme quick with the takedown. Goes after the legs of Rhonda Singh. They lock up, kick to the midsection. Down goes Rhonda Singh again. And the Monster Ripper having her share of problems right now at the hands of Christy Hemme all the way up on the top. Look at this. Oh, what a leg drop. Christy Hemme. Rolling set of elbow drops into the chest of the Monster Ripper Rhonda Singh. Man, she is a big, powerful lady. Christy Hemme into a sleeper over here. A page out of Billy Whitemoon's book. Tom Canamora monitoring the situation, but Rhonda Singh, look at this. Flips her way out of that one. Now Rhonda has Christy Hemme up in that cradle position, and boom! Whoa, fall away slam. Oh man, hard double axe handle. Rhonda locks her up. Whoa man, just pitched her across, and wow, just charged her with a knee. Rhonda Singh, scoop slam. Big bad Rhonda Singh has Christy Hemme up in that cradle position one more time. Another fall away slam. Christy Hemme trying to find the exit off the highway here. There ain't one. Rhonda Singh just putting the boots. So Christy Hemme drives a knee into the throat of Christy. Now Christy has lost the advantage here. As Rhonda Singh gathers her up nice and slow. Look at this discus punch. Down goes Christy Hemme again. Rhonda Singh going for the cover. 1, 2, no. Christy Hemme still got a little too much fuel in the tank. Rhonda Singh rounds her up again, all the way up this time. Oh, look at this. I think she's got it. She's got that long story. Boom! There she goes. Oh, man. Rhonda Singh asserting herself here. Rounds up Hemme again. Another discus punch. And Christy Hemme counters with a kick quickly, gets back to her feet, delivers a hard kick to the head of Rhonda Singh. Rhonda counters with a shot to the midsection. Now a headlock punch and a series of hammering blows driving Christy Hemme towards the canvas, and finally she does get there. Rhonda Singh with a huge stomp to the arm. Man, look at this. Rebound off the rope. Look out, here he comes. Boom! Big splash. Christy Hemme looking for some air here. And looking for a little space too, but she ain't gonna find it on the outside as Rhonda Singh has pursued her there. Boom, knee to the skull on the outside. And Rhonda Singh has been firmly in control of Christy Hemme for a nice chunk of time so far. Rhonda rounds Christy Hemme up. Oh man, we're getting further and further away from the ring here, and we got us a spotlight dance right now. Christy Hemme with a reverse Hurricane Rana on Rhonda. Christy, face buster right there. Oh man, almost onto the steel face first. That would have been nasty. Rhonda with a hard shot and another and another and another. Oh, what a throat chop right there. Christy counters with a kick. Christy Hemme gone, caught the Hurricane Rana, and Rhonda Singh out there on that metal. Not a good place to be. With Christy Hemme gouging the face. Rhonda Singh. The Monster Ripper comes back. Christy Hemme counters with another kick. Down goes Rhonda Singh again, and we are getting further and further away from the ring. Referee's count still in play here. Hard kick to the gut. And another from Christy Hemme. Man, we're almost all the way up the ramp at this point. Christy with another Hurricane Rana onto the steel. Christy Hemme feeling like she's got this one in the bag here. Look at this. Look at the confidence on Christy Hemme. Hard forearm takes Rhonda Singh down. Gotta admit, she has snatched the advantage back here. Oh man, hard shot takes her down. Christy Hemme looking like she is determined to win this match right here. Now Christy moves in, locks up. Oh, look at this. Another Hurricane Rana onto the steel. Rhonda Singh in big trouble right now. Christy Hemme making her way back to the ring before the time is up. And Rhonda Singh not too far behind. Looks like everybody's going to get in there in time just before the count's over. Oh, look at this, man. Whoa, full Nelson bomb. And Rhonda going for the cover. 1, 2. Just the 2. Rhonda giving it to Tom Canamora here. Says, hurry up with that count, son. Drives a knee into the head of Christy Hemme. And now the Monster Ripper into a heel hook stretch on Christy Hemme. She is going to pay for all that roughness she endured on the outside. Here we go. Look at this. Bump handle fall away and boom. There goes Christy Hemme again. Rhonda Singh gathers her up. Hard kick to the midsection. Looks like we're headed for a power bomb here. Look at this. A spinning power bomb in, into a pin. Here we go. 1, 2. But no, look at this. Oh man, Rhonda Singh cannot believe it. He thought that was going to be about to end right there. Christy Hemme with an elbow to the midsection backs Rhonda off. Rhonda counters with a knee to the midsection, a couple of hard rights. Christy Hemme counters right back. Man, another face buster from Christy Hemme. And here we go. Oh, well, there we go. That split leg drop did not work out. Rhonda Singh just getting out of the way. Goes behind on Christy. Whipped into the ropes. Whoa, power slam. Big time power slam right there. And Christy Hemme again finds her way to the outside looking for some kind of refuge. Ain't going to get it. Here comes Rhonda Singh off the top rope. Christy Hemme just getting to her feet. Here comes Rhonda. Whoa, double axe handle from 10 feet up. Oh, man. Rhonda Singh rolls Christy Hemme back inside. And going up to the top again. That is 280 pounds of boom. Oh, man, elbow right into the back. Boom. Christy Hemme counters, puts her face first into the canvas. Now Christy Hemme taking herself up to the top. Rhonda Singh just about getting back to her feet here. And here, Christy changes her mind on the high-risk maneuver. Tries for, here we go. Christy Hemme firing on all cylinders here. Shoulder into the gut right here. Look at that beautiful roll. Christy Hemme calling for it. Here it comes. Boom! Elbow right into the face. And then a beautiful kick from Rhonda Singh. Oh, man, Rhonda Singh gets taken down. Excuse me. Cover. 1, 2. No! And man, Christy Hemme is losing her mind in there, man. Rhonda Singh steps outside. Oh, man, this one's gone on for a bit. Both these ladies covered in sweat here. Oh, look at this. Rhonda Singh, pow, right into the barricade for Christy Hemme. Rhonda rounds her up again. Rolls her in, just about missed the steel steps. Rhonda Singh all the way up on the tippy top here. Christy Hemme just to her feet. Whoa, shoulder tackle off the top. And Christy Hemme one more time. She is leery of getting back in that ring with Rhonda. Yeah, man, she is definitely leery. Rhonda Singh looking real confident right about now. Christy charges, shoulder, forearm. Just drove a forearm into her face. Alley-oop out of the corner. Now Christy with another stomp to the arm. Rhonda Singh, she's pumped. The crowd in Liverpool here trying to will Christy Hemme back into this one. Now that she's back in control of Rhonda, I don't know how much longer that might last. Look at this. A submission. Close to the corner, but not close enough that Rhonda can get to the ropes. Christy Hemme really lacing into that hole, but Rhonda quickly escapes it, locks it up. Get this up over the shoulders and fly swatter. Boom. Oh, man. Takes her down. Goes for the cover. 1, 2, 3. That is a wrap. Rhonda Singh wins her debut match against Christy Hemme by pinfall.
Christy Hemme definitely giving it her all against Rhonda Singh, but even she realized too late that Rhonda had her completely outgunned in this one, with the Monster Ripper successfully intimidating the hell out of Christy, totally shaking any confidence she may have had during their brawl on the outside. And I'll tell you what else, the entire Ladies Legends division just saw that, and I'm sure some of them are not happy to see Rhonda Singh joining the ranks.
They may not like it, Wally, but they're gonna have to accept it. Folks, we'll be back with our next match right after the break, so don't you go anywhere.
I think the Stronghold has proven themselves for a while now, so we're not gonna let that fucking bullshit match with those sectarians clown shoes try and define jack shit. You saw Gary Galaxy earlier, we're gonna see the originals hand Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot there red, white and blue behind, and a little later, you're gonna see the Triple Crown Mexican monolith, Warlord Santos, stomp a mud hole in the ass of Joseph von Schmidt. Just a quick word to the fucking locker room. Don't fuck with the Eagles, if you don't know how to fucking fly.
Up next, more tag team competition as Sergeant Slaughter and the Patriot lock up with the undisputed World Tag Team Champs John Van and Guy Cormier, the originals, in a non-title bout.
The Stronghold is clearly recovering from that uncanny elimination tag match with the Sectarians, with Kez Manson eliminating 3 out of 4 members of the Stronghold, all by himself.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall. On the way to the ring, at a combined weight of 545 pounds.
I don't believe in voodoo or witchery of any kind, but there was no logical explanation for what happened at Labor Day Slamathon.
Well, you heard Sylvia. The boys remain unfazed. The Stronghold has vowed to make the Sectarians pay at some point in the near future. But tonight it's all about Sergeant Slaughter, the Patriot, and John Van and Guy Cormier.
And like Aunt Sylvie says, it doesn't matter even a little, as the members of the Stronghold are still at the top of the game, still holding Fort Knox level amounts of gold, and their fans still love 'em.
Here come John Van and Guy Cormier, accompanied by Sylvia Strong. For 12 years, the single most dominant, the most winning tag team in the 27-year history of RWL.
And their opponents, accompanied by Silver A. Storm, at a combined weight of 510 pounds, the undisputed World Tag Team Champions, the originals.
Think their earliest days at the Richmond Sportsplex, people used to laugh at John and Guy. People used to laugh at their names. Then Sylvia Strong came along, took over their management, and it has been a non-stop party ever since.
True Tex, you say the originals to people now, and there's a mammoth level of respect for this team. More tag championships than any other, longest reign as undisputed world tags for 5 solid years, and opponents always approach a match with John and Guy with a bit more caution than most. These two future Hall of Famers have cemented their legacy within this promotion.
Well, now, this is gonna be a hot one. Sergeant the Patriot got John Van, started off with Sergeant Slaughter. Referee sounds the bell, here we go. John Van misses with the knee. Sergeant Slaughter locks him up. Sarge got Van up with it. Oh man, what a slam right there. Sarge moves in on Van. Oh man, hard shot. John Van whipped to the far corner. Oh man. Sarge just crunched him. Now put in the boots. Chicago Hammer, John Van. Sarge with a leg snap. Now, John Van counters with a leg sweep. Follows it up with a stomp. Sarge slams John Van face first in the canvas, and here comes the Patriot on the tag. John Van rolls himself up. Look at this Patriot going after Guy Cormier too. Okay, Van's recovered, gets himself back in the ring. Locks it up with the Patriot. Look at that. Oh man. Patriot with a quick counter. John Van was an equally quick counter. Rebounds off the ropes, man. Clocked him upside his head. And down went the Patriot. Now the Chicago Hammer really putting the boots to the Patriot. And the Originals trying to put behind them that match with the Sectarians, in which the entire stronghold was basically eliminated by Kaz Manson. Sergeant Slaughter hangs John Van off the rope. Patriot's still out to lunch. Man goes right after the Sarge. Rounds up the Patriot again. And as if to say, hey, well, you thought that was funny? Well, then watch this. Here's your tag team partner. Now watch as I twist and torment his arm, and you can't do nothing about it. Well, that's the Originals for you. They don't fool around. John Van from behind on the Patriot. Look at this. Whoa, man! Just a hard shot to the face right there. Drives a knee into the mask of the Patriot. Very nice mask, by the way. Very colorful. Well, hard kick to the midsection. Patriot drives a knee into the gut. John Van steps out, and in comes Sergeant Slaughter as John tries to make his way to the corner. And there it is, the hot tag on Here Comes Guy Cormier. Whoa, man, what a pump kick right there. The Chicago Hammer's out. The Staten Island Crippler's in. Savage boot to the face. And a knee to the skull as Guy goes for the cover. 1, 2. Oh, well, could have been. Sylvia Strong. Oh, look at that clothesline. The Sarge right out onto the floor. Goes after the Patriot as well. John Van still recovering on the outside. Guy Cormier catches one from the Patriot. And a running bulldog from the Sarge. The team, Sarge and the Patriot, working as a pretty good tandem right here. Sarge comes out. Goes after Guy Cormier, but Guy quick with a couple of shots. Oh man, Sarge driving knees and kicks and elbows and punches and whatnot, and took the Sarge right back down. Takes himself back inside. Goes after the Patriot and gets hung up on the top rope. And here comes the Sarge again, and he don't look happy. Whips Guy Cormier into the ropes. Head-on collision with no result. Locks up. Sarge whipped to the ropes. Whoa, swung and a miss with that gut shot. And the Sarge determined to make it. Look at this. Guy Cormier counters. And nails a DDT on the Sarge. Sylvia Strong totally approving of that one. Yep, Sylvia definitely determined to show that the Stronghold is still where they were at before that horrible match with the Sectarians, which I maintain they had to have cheated in some way. Just, it ain't no way. All right, well, John Van in the ring on the tag, drives a knee into the leg of Sergeant Slaughter a couple of times. And Sarge rolls himself out on the floor. Sylvia Strong giving everybody some room here. John Van goes, whoa, ass over TKO to the top rope, head first onto Sarge's head. Oh, man, wow. John Van tried to drive a knee into the head of the Sarge, swung and missed. Sarge, with a hard, measured right hand right there. Sylvia Strong watches on. John gets rolled back inside. Here comes Sarge right after him, out on the trail. Drives a knee into the head of John Van. John rolls himself up with the Patriot right there trying to spoil the party, but he gets hung up over the shoulders of John Van. But the Patriot fighting his way out of it as Sarge goes after Guy Cormier. And this is not looking good as we got both Originals laid out on the outside. Sergeant Slaughter taking himself up to the top rope here. Takes himself back down off of the top rope as John Van is rolled back inside. Sarge rams him up. Trying to take John Van to his corner, but John don't want to go. I believe he's already seated. Whoa, misses with the pump kick. And a clothesline takes John Van down. Sarge has him up. Oh, man, nice slam right there. Sergeant Slaughter goes for a cover here. 1. Just 1. Oh, you're going to have to do better than that with the Originals, man. Come on. Well, Sarge slams John Van's face into the canvas. Now follows it Sarge is a little bit annoyed. He is gouging the face of John Van. Now Sarge, dragging the Chicago Hammer as close to center ring as he can get him. Goes right back in on him again, gouging the face. The Chicago Hammer, John Van. Sergeant Slaughter not above bending the rules a little bit when it needs to be done. Locks it up with John Van. Head first into the buckle goes John. And in comes the Patriot on the tag. Patriot delivers a brutal kick to the midsection. Now into a hammerlock. As Guy Cormier breaks up that hold, but Sarge takes Guy Cormier down too. Well, it seems Sarge and the Patriot with a little bit of an advantage here. John Van just teeing off on the Patriot. As Sarge makes his way back outside. Look, Sarge busted open. Oh, man. Slam face first into the canvas. As Sarge comes in on the tag, John Van quickly back to his feet, locks it up with Sergeant Slaughter. Whips Sarge to the ropes. Oh, man, what a couple of kicks. A nice 1-2 shot right there from John Van. Rousel Sarge back up. Okay, in the cradle position, has him up over the shoulders now. What's going to happen here? Boom! Oh, man. Whoa. Did you see that slam? Sergeant Slaughter face first into the mat already. He's already damaged. It's going to get worse as the Originals, known for their relentless, give no quarter, take no quarter mentality, are going to go after Sarge and the Patriot in any way they can. In comes Guy Cormier on the tag. Sarge really starting to flow here. Oh! Drives a knee into the head of the Sarge. Guy Cormier goes for cover. 1, 2, no. Sarge, out of pure reflex, I guess, got himself out of that one. Off the ropes, another hard shot to the side of the head for Sarge. That's Guy Cormier. Makes himself all the way up to the tippy top. Boom! Double butt stomp. Oh, man. Really put the boots on him. Unbelievable. Guy Cormier taking Sarge to the Originals corner, head first into the buckle. Sarge counters his way out of that situation and slams the face of Guy Cormier into the mat right in front of Sylvia Strong. Guy Cormier going right after Sarge. Here we go again with that flurry of shots and punches and elbows and kicks and whatnot. That's what I call it. Guy rounds up the Sarge again. And again, escorting the Sarge to the corner of the Originals, head first into the turnbuckle. Here comes John Van on the tag. John all the way up on the top rope, air-assisted shoulder tackle, and down goes the Sarge again. Sylvia Strong really liking what she's seeing, telling the crowd, look at that, wasn't that amazing? Here we go, the claw, that Von Erich-style iron claw on the head of Sergeant Slaughter. But the Patriot, there to spoil the hold. John Van goes behind on the Patriot, whips him on out onto the floor, returns to pin Sergeant Slaughter 1, 2, 3, and that is all she wrote. The Originals win this one by pinfall.
Here are your winners.
Well now, what can you say about John and Guy that hasn't been said already? That aside, the Originals needed this win, this significant boost of morale, not so much for themselves, but to demonstrate to our WL fans that the match against the Sectarians was little more than an anomaly, an outlier, with the sect clearly engaging in some manner of trickery. But against opponents not relying on any sort of chicanery, the O's have shown they're still the team to beat in the tag team division. Sarge and the Patriot putting up a pretty solid fight, even holding a significant advantage for a while. But just like that, John and Guy turn it around on their opponents with the Chicago Hammer. John Van picking up the 1, 2, 3 pinfall win on the Sarge. And fans, you're gonna want to stick around for the next match, a rematch between Magnificent Don Morocco and the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal. That's going down when we come back.
All right, well, since his debut a couple of weeks ago on RWL Championship, the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal has had 2 matches. He defeated the Great Khali, but he wrestled in his first match a draw to Magnificent Don Morocco. Tonight, both Morocco and the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal are back to settle the score.
The following is scheduled for one fall, making his way to the ring, representing the Authority from Hawaii, weighing in at 275 pounds, Magnificent Dawn Miracle.
And since Jinder Mahal's debut, Don Morocco has been making noise about that time limit draw, stating unequivocally that Jinder couldn't beat him. Well, let's look at that from a realistic standpoint. The debut match on our WL Championship was a 10-minute time limit draw, which isn't hard to achieve for well-conditioned athletes. But tonight's a 1-fall 15-minute contest, which I think would give us a better overview of the skills of both combatants. It's a match that likely won't end in a second draw, and we're gonna see if Morocco is right, or if Jinder just needed more time.
Guys, since making the scene in our WL 2 weeks ago, Jinder Mahal has definitely been getting lots of attention for both his previous matches. And if one win and one draw, the only thing that could hurt Jinder right now would be to lose this rematch with Don Morocco. Can the Magnificent One slow the modern-day Maharaja's momentum? We're damn sure about to find it out.
And I am pleased and proud to announce that the modern-day Maharaja Jinder Mahal is going to be signing with Rwl Sn Rl, baby.
Hey, that is pretty big news. I think he's gonna be very popular with fans.
Yeah, me and Steve talked it over, and we both felt that Jinder would probably do a lot better on Sn Rl. Here we go, the bell sounds. Jinder Mahal gets taken down right away by Don Morocco. And Morocco taking advantage of Jinder Mahal. Kick to the head from Jinder, quickly back to his feet. A couple of hard forearms, a kick to the midsection, and a clothesline that takes Magnificent Morocco down. Hard shot to the top of Don Morocco's head. And already, the momentum has already shifted back and forth at least once. Mahal rounds Morocco up, has him up. Nice vertical suplex. Beautifully executed. Now the modern-day Maharaja taking himself all the way up to the high-rent district. Don Morocco catches an elbow drop right to the chest. Jinder Mahal immediately going for a cover here. 1, 2. Well, to his credit, he did get a kind of a 2.1. Morocco slowly getting back to his feet, rolls out of the way of a hard shot, clotheslines. Jinder Mahal takes him down to the mat. Drives an elbow into the chest. Jinder Mahal charges, and a shoulder tackle takes Jinder Mahal down again. A hard kick right to the posterior right there. Jinder Mahal counters with a shove of both boots. The modern-day Maharaja tagging him with a series of hard shots. Morocco up. Oh, man, what a slam from the modern-day Maharaja as Don Morocco decides he needs to take a moment, eat a Twix or whatever. Jinder Mahal right out there. Morocco counters, drives a knee into the head of Jinder Mahal. On the outside here, it's about to get crazy again. They did this last time. Hard side slam from Don Morocco. Jinder Mahal getting back to his feet here. Modern-day Maharaja unfazed. And suplexes Morocco out there on the floor. Now Jinder locks him up again. Up over their shoulders goes Magnificent Morocco into a Samoan drop. And Jinder Mahal asserting himself here. Whoa, what a stomp. Takes Morocco right back down to the floor. Jinder Mahal rolls him over again, make sure he's done on both sides. Now just trying to yank all the tendons and ligaments out of Morocco's leg, all out of whack. Morocco gets locked up, rolled back inside the ring. Jinder Mahal kind of tentative about getting back in here. Not sure what that's about. But Jinder back inside the ring now. Into a heel hook stretch on Don Morocco. And Don Morocco not looking too good right now. Jinder Mahal going for a cover right here. 1. Oh man, just like 1.5. 1.5, 1.6 roughly. Jinder Mahal catches a kick to the head from Don Morocco. Morocco with a headbutt. Oh, man, Jinder Mahal felt that one for sure. Mahal back to his feet. Morocco tries to get him up Jinder Mahal pays him back for the suplex with another suplex. Hard overhand right. Takes Mahal down to the canvas face first. Mahal counters with a hard shot to the gut. And Morocco whipped to the corner. And here comes Jinder Mahal. Whoa, gets countered into a DDT. He did not see that coming. Again, Don Morocco, an extremely resourceful veteran. Wily, I believe is the term they like to use. Jinder Mahal, a little bit dazed here. Morocco with a running clothesline. Mahal misses with his and catches into a back body drop from Morocco. Morocco starting to fire on all cylinders here. Has him up spinebuster. Well, Don Morocco catches a kick to the face from Jinder Mahal. Morocco was trying to rally, but it wasn't doing. It doesn't seem to have done very good. Head first into the buckle again for Don Morocco. Big boot to the chest, another big boot to the chest. And Jinder Mahal going to help him out of that corner with an alley-oop. Not very helpful at all, really. Jinder Mahal takes himself all the way up to the top rope. Don Morocco ain't moving. And here we go. Whoa, drives a knee into the face of Don Morocco. Jinder Mahal rolls for the cover. 1, 2, and 3. That's going to wrap this one up. Jinder Mahal wins this one by pinfall.
Here is your winner, the modern-day Maharaja, Jinder Mahal.
How about this Jinder Mahal, making very short work of the magnificent one this time around, settling that disputed record speed this time, in fact, doing it in half the time of their first match. And I would think, Tex, you've got to be pretty happy to have the modern-day Maharaja competing here on Snarl, and we'll be back with our main event in just a minute. Tonight's main event sets the top stars against each other in a non-title singles match as the Triple Crown Mexican monolith Warlord Santos goes one-on-one with former multi-time champion German Hammer Josef von Schmidt.
Oh, man. Expect some animosity between these two. Santos and Von Schmidt go back a pretty long way. About a dozen years, in fact. But that was before Santos had his change of heart, becoming the fan favorite he is today.
One fall, making his way to the ring, accompanied by Silva A. Storm from Gomez Palacio, Durango, Mexico, weighing in at 496 pounds, the World Super Heavyweight Champion, the Giant Warlord.
That's real true what you say, Johnny. They do go back about 12 years or so, and, well, Von Schmidt, being a former world champion and a former international champion, he has gone up against Santos a number of times, and it's always been Santos, been the one to relieve him, whatever championship he happened to be holding at the time, so, yeah. Now he's a Triple Crowner and a fan favorite, and now he's part of the Stronghold, too. I'm just like, how bulletproof can you make this one human being, besides the fact that he's 7 feet tall and almost 500 damn pounds? Well, Josef von Schmidt definitely gonna have his hands full on this one.
Von Schmidt has fought the biggest names in the company over the years, and Warlord Santos has always been kind of a very big stone in Von Schmidt's boot, his record against the Mexican monolith, yielding very few solid victories, despite the German Hammer himself being a pretty big powerhouse of a man. But even he's got a look up when he's standing face-to-face with Santos.
And his opponent from Dresden, Germany, weighing in at 277 pounds, the soldier Josef von Schmidt.
Josef von Schmidt, former World Heavyweight Champion, former International Champion, former Tag Team Champion, and our first ever Memphis Million winner, would love to get himself back into the championship gold racket again, and he's going to have to get past the Mexican monolith in this non-title single to try to make his way up that mountain again. The first step in a 1,000-mile journey.
The irony here is just to think, guys, when you consider that both these men began their careers despised by fans, that they both, at some point, worked for the notorious to short Popeye Scott Bell, only to go on to become fan favorites years later, having shaken their negative past. And they come back full circle tonight, and even without a championship hanging in the balance, the tension between them makes it feel as if there were...
Yeah, the dynamic between them sure has changed since 2012, hasn't it? But I'm sure both these guys remember those far-off times as if it were only last week. I'm sure Von Schmidt's fans, his little Gauleiters, as he used to refer to them, would love to see Von Schmidt hand Santos a piece of himself here tonight.
Simple, basic, uncomplicated, non-title main event between a giant and a German hammer. Well, this is something you don't see every day. Tom Canamora rings the bell. Here we go. They lock it up and Von Schmidt shoved down to the canvas almost immediately. Santos rounds him up into a bear hug. Tom Canamora watching it. But Von Schmidt nailed Santos in the head with those iron cross elbow pads. Separates them. And into a jumping neckbreaker drop down goes Santos. Von Schmidt rounds him up, responds with a hard right hand that takes Santos down to the mat again. Santos responds with a kick to the head. This is what does not Joseph Von Schmidt with a headbutt that didn't even phase. The Mexican man with short clothesline takes Von Schmidt back down again. The German hammer catching another knee to the midsection as he is whipped to the ropes. Santos misses with that elbow. Von Schmidt gonna take advantage of that mistake. Fails to connect with the clothesline, counters with an elbow to the side of the head. But Santos, with a series of hard shots, and he's got Von Schmidt up in the air. Atomic drop that's gonna wreck your tailbone eventually. The Mexican monolith making his way all the way up to the tippy top. Joseph Von Schmidt slowly getting his feet as Sylvia Strong admires him incuriously. Oh, wow. Right off the top rope with a double axe handle, and Santos beating his feet on the Mississippi mud here. Joseph Von Schmidt slowly getting back to his feet. Santos hangs Joseph Von Schmidt off the top rope. Pulls it up to the stomp. Joseph Von Schmidt is going to have to wake up and do something because he's in a whole heap of trouble. Makes his way back up to the apron. Oh man, using the ropes to do it. Whoa, Von Schmidt counters and hangs Santos off the ropes. Oh man, short clothesline takes Von Schmidt right back down. It did not last long. Knee to the skull from the Mexican monk. Oh man, just using him as a weapon, man. Whoa, hard kick to the head. Von Schmidt already busted open and bleeding here. Santos gathers him up again. The Mexican monolith has him up and puts him right back down the hard way. Santos going for the cover. 1, 2. I really would have thought that would have lasted a little bit longer.
Here is your winner, the Giant Warlord, Santos.
That lasted about as long as the flavor on a stick of fruit stripe gum.
Santos shuts down Von Schmidt in a shade under 3 minutes here, and whether or not Von Schmidt just had an off night, which is entirely possible, he's gonna be restarting that 1,000 miles. Journey you mentioned all the way from square one again. Maybe it's the radiant charm of the magnificent Andy Sylvia working in her newest client's favor. I don't know, but Von Schmidt is gonna have to swallow his pride and put tonight's disastrous performance into the rear view. All right, gang, that's it for this evening. And as always, thanks to all of you for being the most important part of this show. We will return to the air on Tuesday, October 1st, when our WL Rage makes its fall return, and we'd love to see you there. For Tex and GB and all of us at our WL, Wally Cardinal saying thanks, good night, and be safe.